take too long to get you out of here. So I would like you to go to Excel, and I would like you to create a new Excel sheet, and I would like you to save the sheets so that they are called, the first sheet is called metadata, M-E-T-A-D-A-T-A. Metadata. The next sheet, ladies and gentlemen, should be called incident cases. And I could output more, but I want to get you out of here. So time is of the essence, okay? And in some versions of this, I output individual data on people. Okay, so mark my words of how I've capitalized these. Metadata, the data is not capitalized, but incident cases, the incident and cases are capitalized. Okay? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, next, you can close this file, and be sure to close, not just can, you should close this file. Oh, sorry. Oh, man.
Save it first.
Save it. But save it to the file where the model is. Save it to where you have the model stored. Save it to that same folder with the model. Okay? Now, if you can't find it, one of the TAs is glad to help you. Well, I should say, both of the TAs will be glad to help you, but one of the TAs will help you. Okay? Okay. So,
I suspect they know where they've stored it more than we do.
probably, but you could help them locate it. You could go to the model. You can actually see. Let me tell you a trick. Can I tell you a trick about how to go find where it is? Watch this. Go to the model. So first of all, let me close this other model so we don't confuse you. Go to the model as a whole, and you can go see, ladies and gentlemen, if you go see the model, go look at it in properties, scroll down, you will find where it is stored on your disk. See that? Right there? Do you see it? That's a good trick.
It has to be in that subfolder?
It should be in that same subfolder. So it should be kind of appear with the model. In other words, it should appear next to the model. So I'm going to put it, sorry? So you go to the model as a whole in AnyLogic, you look at properties, you scroll down to advanced, and there should be a file listed.
What is the title of the Excel spreadsheet?
Yeah, if you could call it, yes I do, thank you. I'd like you to call it Excel, lowercase Excel, capital O output. Excel output like that. .xls is fine. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, can you save it? Have you saved it okay? Okay. Now you can close it. Now, as it turns out, we'll be pointing AnyLogic to it. So if you didn't save it the right place, as long as you know where it is, it's fine. It's just to avoid cluttering your machine, it's nice to store it with the model. And then you could give the model to someone else as a gift. And the file will be there too. Okay. Okay. So the gift that keeps on giving. Okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, so what I'd like you to do now is to go to Excel. Sorry, go to main of this model, go to main, and I'd like you to drag in something that you've never dragged in before, which is not your instructor, but but it's in the connectivity palette, okay? Connectivity palette. I appreciate your patience with this. I'm well aware of how taxing it is. So in the connectivity palette, drag in an Excel file. That's connectivity. It's this guy here. It looks like a little database with a back and forth. Okay. So I drag that in. And I would like to call that Excel file, call it Excel file. Just that's fine. You could call it oh, let's call it Excel output file. Excel output file. Turns out you can input things from Excel, like read parameter values from Excel, and you can output to Excel. Both are very straightforward. We probably won't have time to do, by default, do input from Excel, but I could show how to do it if there were a lot of interest. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's called Excel output file. And then secondly, I'm going to create a text file object, and that will be called text output file. Okay? Okay. Now, for Excel output file, I'd like you to go to it, and I'd like you to browse here. You see where you can do browse? Do you see that? Now, it's not talking about eating leaves, but it's talking about browsing for the file. Okay, so I'd like you to go, and you can find that folder where your model is, and I'd like you to go find the Excel file that you created not minutes ago. Do you know that?
I'll see it.
And just say open. And all it will do is it will point to where it is. Okay? And great.
What's the file name?
Sorry?
You just.
Oh, you picked the file.
You just
created.
pick the file name you
And
want.
open it.
Yeah.
Just hit it.
Okay? And then, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, okay. Right. Okay. Okay, now, this is an unfortunate thing, but I apologize for this, but we'll deal with one thing at a time, okay? So, now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to create a button. We're going to do this so that it doesn't happen every time Monte Carlo it outputs to a file, which would be slow it down a lot. We're going to go create a button, and the button's going to be from the controls palette. Controls, and we're going to drag a button in that we're going to press when we want to output the file. So output to Excel will be the name of the button, or output to files. Output to files. And the label on the button will be output to Excel. You probably didn't know AnyLogic can support buttons and stuff like that. You can have really nice, rich things where you have a nice interface and you push the button. And Winchell has a certain familiarity with a button used in infectious disease control called the brutal button. Yeah. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, output to Excel. This is going to output when we press it to Excel. And how will it do it? It turns out it's very simple. And I'm going to show it to you right now, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to say the following. Okay. We're going to say Excel output file. So in the action, so the button pushing is going to trigger an action. And the action there is going to do Excel output file, this thing here, dot write data set, and it's going to be weekly. I could call it, this dot weekly data set, and we're going to say the name of the sheet. So this will be incident cases. I think that's what we called it, right? Incident cases. Okay. Incident cases. Yeah. And it will go to cell 1 of that file. Okay. And then, and this is just for illustration, Excel output file dot write data set, and we're going to write, excuse me, not write data set for this next one. Excel output file dot set cell value, and we are going to set the cell value, so it'll say population size, and this will go in the metadata sheet in cell 1-1. This is just a label. We're saying put population size in quotes in there. So we'll actually just put the name in there. And then we're going to do the next thing. We're actually going to put the value of population size into there at column 2. Okay? And that's going to be all we're going to do for this. It just shows how we can output metadata, the value of parameters, and how we can output a data set. Okay? Not the second one, because this one it's actually putting in a label, population size. That's why it's quoted. It's actually putting in the string. It actually will say population size. And then next to it, this is going in row 1, column 1, and then in row 1, column 2, it's going to put in the actual value of population size. And then that's in the metadata. And we could do this clearly with each successive parameter. You put in a name for it, and then you put in the value for it. Name for it, value for it. This is just an illustration for how to do it for one. You could do it for many. You just put them in successive rows each time you increment this row. And then you do it for write data set. You could do it for successive sheets. So can we run this thing? I'll put it up on the big screen. Boom. There we go. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah.
Got it.
You got it? Okay. So first of all, let's build. Okay. So let's build this thing, and we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna go. Oh gosh, these guys somehow traveled down here. Okay, hey, get up there. Oh man. Sorry, truculence is hey. Oh my gosh. Oh no, don't give me that. Okay. Mumble. Okay. Okay, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's build it. Hey, Winchell? Check it out. Look at this. Isn't that interesting?
Which one are you running?
Okay, I just built it,
Yeah, which one are we gonna run?
and we're gonna run large population. Oh, but let's well, sure. Let's mumble. Let's run large population, but don't. Yeah, sure. Let's just run it. Okay, ready? Okay, run it, and there we go. And we'll say run. Boom. And here we go. And here's some people getting infected. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, and people are getting infected, and things are happening. And we could press output to Excel. Let's just see what happens. Boom. I just output it to Excel. I pressed that button.
The incident cases does not exist.
Okay, this is Winchell. Could you deploy? Yeah.
It's probably how I needed them.
Yeah. So I'm stopping the model now, and I'm closing the model. And then we should be able to go to your, ladies and gentlemen, you should be able to go to your folder where or call up Excel again. Why don't you just call up Excel and just open that file Excel output. It should be in your recent files.
They're supposed to be closed.
Okay. Did it run okay, Dina?
No, but I have to go.
Okay. So this is what I see in mine.
Is that mine were empty.
Okay, so did you go in? So did it give a message?
Mine works.
I'll have to take a look later. again.
Okay, yeah, I'll distribute it to you, but does it have it?
Mine works.
It works? Okay. Okay, and this one,
We have different values, right, in the incident cases, just because it's random?
yeah, you just, I mean, well, yeah, it's random and I pressed it at a certain time, you pressed it at a different time. So here's a label for the parameter value, and here's a label for the incident case count, okay? Yeah.
So the first one is the case number, right, and then
Yeah, this is the time and this is the number of cases in that week. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have output occurring to a file. I was going to do it to a text file, but you have to go create it and write to it. I think the fact we could do it to Excel means you could export it. Thank you, Dina.
Okay, so you're losing students.
Yeah, exactly. I think we'll stop now. It's my great pleasure and privilege to have you here. Thank you very much. I am here tomorrow. Yeah.
How about,
thanks for the.
No, thank you. Sorry?
how about drop by in our place in Colonnade?
I'll see if we could do that. Could you send mail to Ron? Because he's arranging things and providing the transport. I would love to go over to Colonnade.
So,
That would be an honor to be able to come by and if we could, if you could just coordinate, because he's got some sort of meeting set up during the day at certain place at times.
yeah, I don't know about him, just saying.
Yeah.
It's just visit our office.
Great.
There.
Uh-huh.
Alternatively,
Yeah.
I can give you,
Okay.
I have only one left.
Oh,
So how to use
a taxi chit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, pre-sign, do you have a pen?
Gosh. Winchell, do you have a pen?
Okay.
Yeah.
I pre-sign my name.
Okay.
Is
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, my only uncertainty is what else he's planned for us tomorrow. I know he talked about some meeting at 1:30 to 2, or 1:30 or 2. But then the other thing is Colonnade is close to the airport, is that right?
yeah.
So in principle, if we came over there, we could get to the airport more easily than if we came from in here to the airport?
Just trying to
Not,
figure it
it's
out.
close. It should be easier as long as there are taxis parked in front of the taxi. stand.
There's less traffic, though, to
Yeah.
traverse.
So to use
Okay.
this, I
Yeah.
already pre-signed.
Yeah,
So 1:30 Colonnade.
yeah,
And then you send the date and time.
yeah,
Okay.
From is your hotel address.
yep,
And then once you get to the destination,
Yeah.
you just cross a value.
got it.
So under 20, you just circle it.
Yeah.
Over 20, you just write the number.
Got it, got it.
And so I give you a phone number.
Okay, great.
Yes.
O- Okay, yeah, yes,
Hey, I had a room update, I don't know, just so you guys know for tomorrow.
Okay.
We're gonna be, Rachel's office is being packed because it's like her move day for
Oh,
the floor.
okay.
But, you're gonna be on the equivalent boardroom right beside her on the fifth floor,
Okay,
okay?
okay, 5th floor. Okay, that's,
519 is the big one on that floor.
that's good to know. So, but Ron should be abreast of this, right? So I'm just searching for a pen. Winchell, do you have a pen?
Yeah.
It's odd, I have a pen in my passport
Yeah,
pack,
okay,
but,
and it looks like Ron's emailed, CC'd you guys on the email back to us with that confirmation of your number, so you've got it too.
okay, great.
I
Great.
just,
Because, one idea would be for us to go over to Colonnade. We would have to get to the airport to be safe around 5 o'clock or something. So
the
does,
thing that you need a separate paper. This one you have to give to taxi driver. So
oh, okay, okay.
So do you have a separate paper?
Yes, I do, yeah, yeah. Just, why don't you write on this one?
Okay.
Carolina, I have to be sending you the copy of the slides.
If possible, yeah.
I'm gonna try to do that tonight. I meant to do it last night, it's just I had to prepare a lecture for my class, so. So I will,
So
I will send that along.
that's my
Yeah.
mobile cell phone number.
Sure. Okay.
So
If we-
anytime if you want to drop by,
Fa-
if you're
fantastic.
coming, give me a call.
Yeah.
And you're using that taxi with there's only one taxi for your group.
Is
whatever.
that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so-
And then
so
just,
Winchell
just
and-
call me
yeah.
and go to that address.
Yeah.
I will sign you in.
Wonderful. Okay, thanks a ton. I'm grateful. Yeah, we'll try to fit that in. I think you know, possibly 3 o'clock or 3:30.
Whenever.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
You just call me, just have my cell phone number.
Will do. Will do.
If I ever need a meeting or something.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Well, it's an honor to have you here. Thank you so much for your time.
Have a
And
chat on something.
yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. I'll look forward to that. And I'll post this this model as I built it here. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care there. Great to see you. Oh.
What was the presentation called that you gave on the first day?
It was called something like Introduction to or overview of system science, or overview of and motivation for science, something like that. But I can. It's in the folders. Maybe it was Introduction to or to. Would you like me to show it to you on the folder?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it from
Yeah.
the USB stick. I know I had it. It's in lecture slides, right? Or is it?
It's in lecture slides, yeah. And it is called yes, okay. Winchell, do you know with this, is it possible to display these in a different?
Or
Here it is. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is like, okay. Best practices, technical elements, hybrid, miscellaneous, modeling for dynamic decision problems.
What was the brief introduction?
Brief introduction. That's probably it. Yeah,
Systems, science, methods.
that's right. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thanks.
Yeah. I thought it was there, but it's funny. I don't actually see it here. Maybe I'm just somehow missing it. Brief. No. That's really weird. Maybe I didn't post it here. Did it say a lecture 10 or 1 before it or anything like that? That's weird.
It just says Introduction to System Science Methods V9 version.
That's it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know why it's not on the online site. It seems to me kind of strange, but
That would be sort of the most kind of overview-y lecture there, right?
Yeah.
Everything else seems
Yeah.
a bit more specific, right?
that's exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a brief introduction to that. That's exactly what it is.
Well, I really enjoyed the class. Thank you very much.
No, it was
It's been-
terrific
it's been-
to have you here.
I do appreciate it makes a big, I think, big difference to do it with and to have the TAs here to keep us moving, and the fact
Yeah.
that we can reload, and then get caught up on something. And
That's
you don't
fantastic.
You don't have to wait till you debug yours to carry on.
Right. Right.
All good stuff. But, you know,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
your colleagues say, you know, I mean, it's always nice not to go astray when you're teaching. But given a certain general, I don't know, maturity isn't a word, but it's sort of the word that you,
Mm-hmm.